Hello, everyone.
Good evening.
It's Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, friends. How
Yeah,
are you doing tonight?
we are back. We are back, sadly, for the final time this season. I'm sorry,
Yes. For
that's
this year, right? That's crazy to think about. We'll be in 2025 next time we start our lives. That's pretty trippy. It goes by
I
so
hadn't even
fast,
thought
right?
about that. You just
Yeah.
blew my mind, Katie. I'm fine.
Yeah. For the
For
last time this year.
the last time in 2024. Heather's here. Hi,
Good
Heather.
evening. How
Yeah,
are you tonight, Heather? You have just been blasting away, tagging Heather. We are very proud of you.
she has
It,
been very busy.
yes, she's such motivation for me to keep looking around the house at what else I could find. I'm just a few tags away from my goal. So
Ooh,
I know I will be getting in 9 tags tonight. That's for sure.
awesome. Good job. Let's see.
Ooh-wee. I know I saw a few of you tonight at soccer, but last night was such a hit. We had our new consigner class over at Round Table Pizza, and there was about 12 of you ladies who came and just learned all the tips and tricks on how to tag and
Mm,
realized too that yes, we're 2 weeks out, but it is not too late at all to consign. If anything, we have awesome incentives right now going on to get to tagging and get going. But now is crunch time that we are just I love that little cat emoji that's like tapping the keyboard because that's exactly how I feel right now. You're just like going to town, tagging away.
yep.
Just call a friend, have your husband maybe jump in, help you tagging or your kids. One of my favorite things this last week, I had help tagging books, like putting it into the website. But then it came time for attaching said tags to the books, and I didn't keep them organized. And I looked at the pile and it looked really daunting. And I thought to myself, wait, I have children. They can read. They're going to help me. And so I would call out a book and they would go find said book on the ground. And that was just such a fun way to like include them. They felt important that they belonged and that they're helping mama. And so that was just so fun. So we got it done in just like a quarter amount of time that we would naturally get it done. So
Awesome.
fun, fun.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Katie. I'm having some technical things. So I'm
It's
just
not
going to let you.
JBF Bremerton if we don't have technical issues. It's absolutely okay. Yeah,
Yep.
totally good. So, yeah, what are some ways that maybe your kids or your spouse or your mom or dad have maybe come over and help? Another fun one I just give my kids that Dawn power wash spray and the hose. And so any outdoor equipment, it's a win-win because it's like they get to play outside and it's still sunny, you guys. This week we still have sun. So if you are washing those shoes in the washer or and then you need them to air dry, get them outside early and get them to dry out in the natural sunlight. Even clothing, right? But send your kids out to play with those toys and they can
Yes,
clean them at the same time. Win-win, right?
absolutely. Yeah. Tonight, I finally got it, by the way, Katie. Sorry about the
Awesome.
distraction,
Awesome.
but
You're
yeah,
fine.
tonight, those of you who are veterans, as we start talking about drop off and getting finished, getting your tags entered, those of you who have been doing this for a while and you've got all the good knowledge, post in the comments what are your favorite hacks? What are the
Yes.
favorite things that you love to do or the most helpful things that you do that helps make drop off and this final stage? Because so many of you are so busy right now. What are the things that make this final stage so much easier for you? So we want to hear from you guys in the comments. I do already have a question on Instagram that I want to share.
Yeah.
And that is for the things that are not bought, are they returned to the seller? So, great question. Thanks for asking that. So, that is up to the consigner. So, everybody who consigns with us gets to choose if they want their unsold items back or if they want to donate them to one of our charity partners. So we work with 6 local Kitsap County charity partners to take the items that are donated by consigners. So they're doing wonderful things in the community if you do choose to donate, but it's absolutely not a necessity. And a good portion of our consigners do want their stuff back. I'd say, a little over half, would you say, Katie, does donate?
Yes.
But not everybody, and it's completely up to you. That's why we love the way it all kind of works out, right? It gives you guys the freedom
Absolutely.
to decide, right? So we're not going to decide
Yes.
that for you. Yeah.
Yes.
Great
We have
question.
a fun process that everything just gets right back into the consignor number, and you have a pickup time scheduled, and our items will all be separated out into consignor number, ready for you to pick up on Sunday.
Absolutely. Okay, Katie, let's do a little catch up on the hot headlines. Okay,
Yes.
so 9 and 9 challenge is going on, and you guys, I'm blown away. I looked at the entries before I got on the video because I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, and you guys are busy. Oh my gosh, so many of you are tagging. So if you're just brand new to JBF or you don't think there's time, holy smokes, you can get a lot done when you just sit down and kind of just go for it, or do 9 tags a day. And
Absolutely.
it is super busy, which is great to see. So I'm sure you're all going to feel wonderful in 2 weeks when you're able to get that stuff out of your house. So that's going on. 9 and 9 challenge. You can enter to win an extra 5% back on your consignor check. So our first winner will be drawn on this coming Monday. So, and then the second winner will be drawn on the Monday of drop off. So lots of time to enter that. And that's a great way to add a little extra cash into your check. And then also the Community Care Award. So if you guys haven't heard about it, check out on our Facebook page or Instagram or YouTube, and there's a video all about it. But we are giving away $350 for a local Kitsap family to spend at the sale. And the way we do that is when you guys nominate a family that you feel is deserving of the award, and you share just a wonderful story about why you think they deserve the award. And that will happen. They will get to come in and shop during the sale. So that is open until October 7th. So still lots of time. And we just love to see you guys gushing about your friends or people that you know in the community that are inspirational or, working hard and that kind of stuff. So, okay. Katie.
Yeah.
A little trivia.
Here. I'm ready for trivia. I need a good. Where's my coffee? Sorry, I just realized it.
A little caffeine.
I'll be fine. I can make it.
I have my energy drink in my cooler here, but
Smart.
okay, let's have a little fun, and then we'll talk about business too, because and if we go long tonight, we go long because it's our last one. But okay, here's our fun trivia for the night. Okay. I got a kick out of doing the parenting one that we did a couple weeks ago, so I might have gone down that track again.
Okay.
So here's our trivia. On average, how many questions, I can barely say this without laughing. How many questions does a 4-year-old ask per day? So
I have no poker face, you guys. Like, I try so hard. I'm dead face. Like, I worked in the nursery today with Nona, and just driving home with my daughter, there was like 62 questions leaving Costco. Whoa.
I know. So I don't know. What do you guys think? So one guess per person. The person who gets closest or gets it right is going to win. And it's our final one, so we're doing something fun. So you guys get to choose between one of our 3 trucker hats, or you get to choose one of our 2 t-shirts. So these are We Are Better. I should hold it up. Sorry. We Are Better Together.
No, I love that one.
Like
I love the teal. The color is so good, but then that camo one.
Good. Yeah. Or these are our fun. These are the shirts that Katie and I wear to half price sale. They say Bargain Hunter, and they're camo, and they're just kind of fun. So you get to choose between those things. Throw your guesses in the comments. And yeah, so how about we talk about some business?
Yeah.
I mean, the fun is
Um, I'll lastly pop in. You guys are actively tagging, right? It is never too late to order supplies. So we have everything available here from zip ties and safety pins and cardstock. One pop that only one person has used so far, and it went great. But I am able to print your tags for you this time around. We do have a cost. It was about $1.50 for 3 sheets, that one consigner. So absolutely, that's something that we can do. So if you're feeling like I just can't tag the sale, I'm out of ink, that's just an extra cost that I can't handle this time of buying toner. Yeah, toner is really expensive, but just having we can print it for you. Maybe instead of going to Staples, like I said, we have safety pins, fabric shavers, you name it was probably on there. The bags and the yellow tickets, the boutique tags. So yeah, absolutely, it's not too late to place your supply order. I work from home, so a lot of the times they are filled within just an hour or so. So yeah, absolutely, it's not too late.
Yeah, Katie's quick, you guys. Yeah, and you can be ordering stuff like all the way up through the sale, and Katie brings it to the sale and that kind of stuff. So, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we got you covered. And all right, we got some really good guesses. I'm going to let that roll for a little bit longer, but one
Oh,
thing I wanted to bring up is, again, if you're a veteran, throw your tips and tricks into the comments, and we will share it with some of these newer consigners. Another thing I want to bring up is prepping at your house before drop off. So we can do
yes.
a quick run through of what drop off looks like. But one of the best ways to have a smooth drop off at JBF is to get your items organized at home before you even leave the house. So if you're done tagging, you can start on that now. If you still have a lot of tagging to do, you can do that before you leave the house. But one thing that's really helpful is to box your items that are not clothing or shoes in boxes by drop zones. So we have sent out an email this week that has a list of the drop zones and what's in every drop zone. And also on our Facebook page, we have a list of the drop zones. If you can't find it, reach out to us. We'll send it to you. But you could literally have zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 4 boxes, and that will make a massive difference because you can just, or bins or bags or whatever you use. The other thing is to get your clothing in order by gender first, and then within gender by size. And we also have a list in that email that we sent out about drop off this week, and on the Facebook page. There's a list of our clothing signs, exactly what they look like, so you'll recognize them, and what sizes get labels. So, or get sections. So
Yes.
anyway, any questions about that? Reach out to us. Do you have any other thoughts on that, Katie?
No, there's no right way to bring your items in. There's no judgment of how they come in the door, whether it's a box, a Costco bin. I have those big blue bags that zip up, IKEA bags, garbage bags, right? Like I've seen a lot of people cut a hole in the top of the garbage bag so the hangers hang out the top. That's why I was looking around to see if I have one in here. But they will just poke the hanger through the top so that they can hold it, but it keeps all their items nicely pressed together and keeps
Yes.
them contained from spilling out because we don't know what the weather is going to be like during drop off. Hoping for some sunshine during that time, but that's just something that could happen. Yeah, what are some other creative ways you guys have brought in your items? Definitely plan on, maybe if you have a wagon, bring it. We do have carts available, but not always are there, one for every single person. We do our best to make sure that they're returned back. But if you have a wagon, bring it. It will absolutely make the process just seamless for you.
Yes, it absolutely will. I'm a big fan of the garbage bag. That's how I bring my clothes in. I size them first and then I rubber band that size
Oh,
together and
smart.
then put them in
Yeah.
a Ziploc bag. Heather's got a tip. She says getting your yellow tags prepped beforehand. Yes. So you can put the yellow tags on at the sale. We'll have them there for you. But if you're able to, get them ready. Get them taped on and attached to your items, or at least ready to attach them to your items. All that stuff can be done at home and it will speed you up.
Yes.
We have another one. Oh, Heather used a dolly that converts to a wagon. Oh, that's
So
really
that's cool.
that
I
is
don't have one of, oh, maybe we do. Yes, I
We
think
have
we do.
a dolly like that too. I never thought to bring
Yeah,
it to TF though.
that
Okay.
makes sense because it can lay down but carry in. Smart. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Chastity says, I like to use my iPad for entering tags so I can sit downstairs on my couch with open space and be able to watch TV. That's so smart.
Oh,
Watching TV and entering tags for JBF go hand in hand. Or
I started Grey's Anatomy now. I haven't gotten into Gilmore Girls this year. I could watch it every season. But yeah, having something on that you're not just so focused on it, enthralled in, like something that you've seen it before, but just keeps you company while you're tagging. Such a good idea.
Absolutely. Okay. We have a winner for our first trivia question. And it is Paige Bradley.
Way to go. Oh my.
Congratulations. All right, the answer 300. 300.
I'm stressed out. That just stressed me out. Now I feel better. Like that's why I'm so tired, you guys.
Yeah.
Like all the questions we answer as moms on a daily basis. I mean,
it makes sense, right? If you really think about it. I'm sure they're counting like when they ask the same question over and over and over again. Absolutely true. So,
Mom.
Yeah. Yes. So congratulations, Paige.
Way to go.
Yes, let me know in the comments what you would like for your prize. If you didn't see the prizes, leave a comment about that too, and I'll show them again. Yeah. Heather says that's crazy, and I agree. Yeah.
Absolutely crazy.
Okay. All right. So, Katie, are you up for walking them through? I always put Katie on the spot, you guys. Poor thing. I'm always like, you want to talk about this? Are you up for talking about just what it's like to do drop off?
Yes.
Just kind of quickly an idea. We've got a video up that I will absolutely share with you guys, and I can throw a link in the comments of Katie doing drop off, and but she can just talk you through it real quick.
Yes. So when you show up to the sale, make sure to find a really good parking spot. Please don't park in the fire lane zone or handicap spots. I know that Fairgrounds has quite a few of those, but we need to keep those open. So you're going to park and just bring in one single item. Just grab whether it's shoes, a shirt, maybe not a big ticket item, but just grab one single item, and you're going to be bringing said item in the door. Here, I've got one tagged right here. And this just goes to show Vonette at the front door. So you'll be meeting Vonette up there. But this helps them scan in this item. And I'm so sorry. I'm just losing. So it helps scan in that item. So it uploads the tags on the back end of our sale. So it lets us know you're here, you're ready to consign. From there, she's going to have you fill out a pink sheet. I don't think I have one here. So the pink sheet is going to have all the information of signing off that you're here, you're agreeing to be at the sale, and we're going to hold on to that. So from there, she'll ask if you have your Pick 5 form, if you have any high value, I'm so sorry, you guys, any high value items, and then you will go back to your car and you get to go get the rest of your stuff. So you can bring in clothes first. I would highly suggest you're going to bring in your clothes. You can grab a cart, your wagon, anything like that. And when you walk in, there's going to be hanging racks on the left-hand side, and you are going to be assigned a number. So say you're number 1, and you're going to hang out all your clothes on that clothing rack. We do have more if you do need multiple racks. And then they're going to be sent off into inspection. You don't need to stand there with your clothing items. It's going to be sent into the train, and our inspectors are going to be inspecting those items. You're welcome to wait. So say you only brought clothes, right? Maybe you don't have any toys, shoes, or anything like that. You're welcome to wait. We have an area with some water and snacks where you get to wait for your items to be done inspected. And you'll see your hanging rack waiting. You also get a lanyard that's going to match that clothing rack so we can find you and let you know maybe, hey, your items are ready to be picked up. and go put out on the floor. So once they're done inspected, I'll touch on this really quick. If you do have more than just clothes, while those items are being inspected, you get to walk around to the different drop zones and start dropping off said items. So shoes are not a drop zone. That's something that you're just going to put out in size order. Mommy Mart is also not a drop zone, but in the other areas of like toys, infant items, books, you're just going to put those items in the like-minded bins. And anyone that is in that teal We Are Better Together shirts, you just tap us on the shoulder, you ask, hey, you, can I get some help? And we are more than happy to stop whatever we're doing and assist you in finding exactly where you need to go. As you're done with some of those areas, maybe you can keep a glance over and see if your clothing items are done. And you can go walk those out onto the floor and put them in, like Nona said, it's going to be in by gender and then by size. We also do something called hyper merchandise, where your items will be in tops, pants, outerwear, swim. So you'll find those items. So say you're in 3T Boys and you've got all those items, you're just going to drop off for each section for those. Yeah, so once you're all finished, you're going to go to the checkout area. So make sure you go to the checkout area, and you might have items that were a no thank you. So anything with a stain, rip, hole, maybe a seasonal that maybe you accidentally brought something that is a summer top, or something that just is a no thank you. You're going to stop by there and make sure to check out and grab any of your no thank yous. You're welcome to donate at that time. Maybe it wasn't something that you were thinking about donating, but you're welcome to at that time, and we will get it directly to our charity partners. And then you can be on your merry little way.
Awesome. Yeah, it probably sounds a little intimidating, you guys, but we are there. We have a lot of staff. We will walk you through it. We will be there every step of the way to help you. Watch the video. I added it in the comments, the link for the video. I also threw the supply order up there. Paige wants to see the prizes, so I'm going to show you guys the prizes again because
Yay.
we're going to do another trivia question right after this. Okay.
Yes.
We got our Bargain Hunter t-shirt, which is our half price tee. And then, sorry, I mean, we wear it for the half price sale, not
Yes.
that it's half price cost. It's free, Paige. Anyway, and then this is our We Are Better Together. The color is kind of hard to see, but it's like a deep
It's
teal
so
color.
beautiful.
Or we have our trucker hats. So we have the teal, the lavender, or pink.
So cute.
That's your choice. Okay. So Heather's asking, do we have Pick 5 forms to get ready beforehand? So we can send you a
good
copy
question.
of the Pick 5 form if you want to fill it out beforehand. The forms are available at drop-off, but if you're participating in Pick 5, the easiest way is just to have your item numbers ready, and you can throw it onto the form really quick. So if you're participating, Pick 5 is, and I can throw that in the comments as well. Pick 5 is a program that if you participate and bring any 5 of the items in the program, you will earn 100% of your first $100 in sales. Okay. So you will need the item number off of the tags for those 5 items if they qualify. So yes, I will throw the Pick 5 in the comments, but yeah, you can fill that form out, but just have your item tags ready to go. Okay.
So when Nona speaks about really quickly the item number is going to be found right above the barcode. So that's the item number that you're going to be looking for.
Awesome. Okay. Will the costume area be just a hand and go, or is it sorted by like costumes? So costumes are put in size order, and you'll just put them with other like costumes, but they're grouped by sizes. And you will do that yourself. Let's see. Okay, let's look at this one. Do you get told your no thank you, your teams as donate? all. Oh, you're asking if you're a donate all consigner, do you know which items are no thank you? Um, no, you don't, because once they're a no thank you, if they're marked donate, they just go straight to our charity partners. The last sale, the lady told me not to worry about, for even as a donate all consigner, it's important to hear no thank yous. So that is something that you can talk to us about when you come. I totally get what you're saying. Absolutely. So you can ask us about that when you come to drop off, and we can have the inspector share with you what the no thank yous
Absolutely.
are. Absolutely, we can do that. Absolutely. Good question. Um, yes, let's see. Okay. Sorry. I was reading through the comments. You guys are very active today, which makes it so much fun. So thanks.
Yeah. Do we want to
Okay.
do another trivia?
Yes, let's do it. Okay. Another fun parenting question, but this one has a little more to do with JBF than the last. Okay. On average, again, on average, what percentage of their toys do kids regularly play with? Okay. So, of all the toys they own, what percentage do they regularly play with? And this is going to be a beautiful example of why JBF is so helpful. So throw your guesses in the comment. One guess per consigner. Closest one or the first one to the right answer wins, and you get to choose from our prizes that we have here. Yes. Oh, Amy has a question. You guys, this is our friend Amy, so we know. Hi, Amy. Is it too late to sign up as a new consigner? I know I'm really late. No, it's absolutely not too late, Amy. A lot of our consigners are just getting started, which is why
Yes.
we're talking a lot about tagging last minute and getting your supplies and all that good stuff. So, no,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Amy, just stay late tomorrow night after dinner. We'll
Yes.
get going on your tagging.
Yeah, and one of the benefits of being a procrastinator is that you get to play our 9 and 9 Finish Strong challenge and maybe win an extra 5% on your check. Okay.
Win-win.
Yeah. Okay. Katie, I'm gonna turn it back over to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we could talk about second and third drop off.
Yeah, I want to quickly help. Lindsay has a
Oh,
question. So
yes.
for infant, toddler, three-piece outfits, pants, onesie, vest, should we hang them with the tops? So yes, you could hang them with the tops. Now let me reread that. So for infant, toddler, three-piece outfits, pants, onesie, vests, should we hang them with the tops? Okay, so Nona, there is a section for outfits, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, when I was saying we hyper merchandise, there's tops, pants. When you're in the smaller section, we don't do this in like 5T. I don't know when it stops, but for those smaller ages, we do have a section called outfits. So you will find that and put it right in
Up
with
to
outfits.
20.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah, it goes
Yeah.
up to 22T.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So let's talk
absolutely.
about second and third drop off. Amy, you're bringing up a great point. It is 2 weeks out, and it might feel really intimidating, right? But we do have something called second and third drop off. If you look at our schedule, there's two schedules. There's one that's called a shopper schedule, and the other one is called the consigner schedule. So it shows October 14th through the 20th, not the 16th, right? Because the shoppers don't need to know about that. But on the 14th is when we have our first drop off, and then through the 15th, and then we have our pre-sale shopping, and then the second and third drop off is going to start on Wednesday from 6:30 to 8. So you're just going to come park just like you did at the first drop off and come through the front doors, and towards our office, you're going to be able to see that we will have an employee ready to just inspect your items, and then you can go put them out on the floor at that time. So doesn't matter how many, there's no limit to that. But just remember, when you get to the third drop off on Thursday, October 17th from 6:30 to 8, remember we will be stepping into half price pre-sale at 4 p.m. on Friday. So maybe adjust prices accordingly if you are going to be bringing for that third drop off. Maybe have the items at full price, or just really think like you just have to remember, if you do something, it will be going half off really soon, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because third drop off is on Thursday. Half price starts on Friday evening.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a winner. Somebody got it exactly right.
No
Vicky
way.
Parsons got it
Was that
exactly
right?
right. So congratulations, Vicky. It's 10%.
What was it?
Isn't
I was
that
pretty close.
Katie says 3. 3. So Katie, note to self, Katie's kids play with 3% of their toys.
It's
Mine
the
probably play with at least 20% because I purge toys a lot.
I think it's more they play with the box that they got it from more than they play with the toy. And they're getting older. They just
Yeah,
sometimes they yeah, I really want to purge more because they just play with a lot of different stuff. Yeah.
they do.
That's
Absolutely. So
amazing.
good guessing,
10%.
Vicky. Let us know in the comments what you want for your prize. I'm happy to show them again if you didn't see, but that
Yes.
was fun. 10%. So go to their playroom right now while you're tagging. We're doing a 9 and 9 challenge. Get some extra money. Go to the playroom and
They won't
grab
know.
10% of what's there, right? You'll get yourself
Yeah.
down and they won't even notice they're gone.
And you
Um,
can find something new at a great price. Like my goal is always to sell enough to just buy their new wardrobe and they all get to come in and pick a toy at the half price sale. That's always a really fun part. So,
yeah.
absolutely go purge. I need to go in there and purge.
Go to the playroom.
It's
Go,
time. It's
maybe go
not too
after
late.
they went to bed because nothing in the world makes a kid love a toy more than when you tell them that it's gonna leave the house.
That's like they're never thirstier than when it's bedtime, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Same
they
sort of
will fall on
analogy.
that sword. Yep, yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
They're like, "No, no, I love it. I love it so
It's
much."
my favorite toy. I haven't played with it in 6 months, but it is my
Yes,
favorite
I
toy.
love
Yes.
it. I love it. Yes,
Oh, we've never heard that before,
absolutely.
have we, moms? Yeah.
No.
Oh, cool, Vicky. Well, we're excited to see
Yeah.
you in. I got to meet you the other night, Vicky. I'm so glad you're here. So she was at our consigner class last night. So
Oh,
absolutely, we
great.
have learned that these videos, these lives, if you're to look back at any of them, especially the new consigner class or how to drop off, it just calms your spirit a little bit. Like I'm a little bit overwhelmed. This is really nerve-wracking. It's all at once. I promise. We are all moms. We've all been here for the first time at some time, and we're all here for you. These are truly some of the best friends I've ever met in my life, and they just look out for you.
Yep.
I remember one of my first times I brought in some extra things at the second and third drop off, but I got there and they weren't quite wiped down. And two other mamas came over with Clorox wipes and helped me get them all ready. So
Oh,
literally, this place means so much to me, and we're all in this together. So
yeah. Yeah, Katie has been with JBF for a really, really, really long time. And right after we adopted my oldest son, Katie and I had just become friends and we were just getting to know each other. And she's like, no, no,
right,
you have to go to JBF. And that was like a bonding experience for us. So I
it
took my
was.
garbage bag of stuff over to her house. Not kidding you. It was like maybe 2 weeks before the sale, maybe
Mm-hmm.
3. No, I think it was like 2. And she sat down with me for like a couple hours and we just tagged it. She showed me how to do it. And yeah, and obviously look at us now, Katie.
Look where we are now. Yeah,
Just look
it's
at us.
absolutely wonderful. It was nice to see some of the ladies like taking each other's numbers last night of like, it's great to have a pricing buddy, right? You get stuck. Feel free to jump on our Facebook page and do the same thing. We've got the chat, we've got the main page. Post a picture. Like, I am stuck of how to price these shoes or this big ticket item. I haven't seen it online. Make sure to be using your Google Lens to be able to price things, but do not be shy. Jump on there, ask all of the questions. Nothing's too crazy. It
Yes.
may have been answered before, but we're here for you. Use that search engine on the Facebook page. Make sure to type in there drop off maybe, and that video is going to pop up. Do the community care award, type that in there, and it's going to pop right up of the form of how to fill that out. So everything is linked in our FAQ, and you can jump on and ask any question.
Yes, absolutely. And Katie has been making a good point lately to people who are just getting started. Amy, this is good for you if you're still on here, is just start by focusing on just a few things, like even consigning a few things, and go for your big items first, because those are the items that
Absolutely.
you're going to recoup the most money for. It's going to take you the least amount of time, and save all the little onesies and t-shirts and things. Those are great to sell if you have the time. But if you don't have a lot of time, start with the big things that are going to give you the biggest payout. And also, it will help you come experience drop off for the first time, because the first time everybody's nervous. Nobody knows what to
Absolutely.
expect. Nobody really knows what it's going to go like. And so just do a few. And even at a few things, you will earn some money. It will give you confidence and momentum. And next time you'll really get into it. And like Katie said, Katie's the queen of second and third drop off, you guys.
Yes,
Katie's
I am.
and so maybe you come, you do the first drop, the initial drop off, and it goes way better than you think. It's way easier than you think. And you run home, and before the sale even starts, you tag a whole bunch more stuff, right? And then
Yes.
you bring it on Wednesday night. So just start small. That's really the best way. Um, yeah.
I'd say the last tip would be if you are a new consigner and you're really just weighing the options of, I just don't know what I'm doing, I would lean more towards not donating. And I'm just going to be honest with that because some people can be stuck on pricing and you can bring it home at the end. So in that
Yes.
case, you can look over your pricing and think to myself, whew, I was emotionally pricing or I was just too high. And maybe you're just blessed and you're not picking up anything, right? Because everything's sold and you had great pricing. But it is just something to maybe consider if you're really leaning towards, I don't know what I should be doing. I think Brittany Morales was the one that mentioned that today. And maybe for that very first one, just consider maybe not donating on that first one to get the hang of it, get the ropes in.
Yes. Absolutely. And
Oh,
it
thank
gives
you,
you such
Courtney.
a good idea of where your pricing is, right?
Yes.
I left a link to the new consigner class because Courtney, I'll put the comment back up, but she made a good comment that she wasn't able to come to the in-person class, but we have the drop-off video and the new consigner class, and it gets you all the same information. We always recommend doing in-person classes if you can, but not everyone lives that life where they can always make it to whatever the day happens to be. And it's great for those of you who are just getting going, because if you weren't, the last class, in-person class, was just last night, and
Mm-hmm.
but we have a great video of that. So
Yes. Oh, thank you so much, Courtney. It means a lot. We do our best to just educate and help you out along the way. So we are here for you.
yeah. Heather says, "Oh, good tip, stay hydrated." So Heather is a big consigner. She sells a lot of stuff. And she's also one of our valet taggers for our valet tagging service. And so she's going to be spending a lot of time at drop off because she's dropping off for several other consigners as well. But this brings up a really good point, Katie, which is one of the questions. I have two questions I want to cover before we're done. We're just going long, guys. We're here, you're
Thanks for
here.
being with us. Yeah.
So you stay with us as long as you want to. But it brings up two important points that I also want to talk about, which is how long does drop off take? So for those of you who haven't done it yet, we say leave yourself an hour, right? Is
Yeah.
kind of,
Mm-hmm.
if you only have 100 items, you're going to be out sooner than an hour. If you have
Absolutely.
several hundred items, it might take you longer than that. It might take you a couple if you have a lot. But an hour is a really good benchmark. Um, we do everything humanly possible to get you out as quickly as possible. A lot of it comes down to, like I said, the prep work. Getting stuff in the drop zones beforehand will really speed things up for you, and making sure all your stuff is sized. So about an hour. And then the second one, which coincides beautifully with Paige's comment, which I just saw, is where do we find our drop off day? So I'm going to just throw up my screen really quick so you guys can
Yeah.
see. My second point is, how do we find our drop off time? Okay. So a lot of you took advantage of our early bird pricing, which ended over a month ago, and registered early. But that creates a little bit of a problem. Sometimes we forget when we picked, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to show you how to go to the registration page and how to see your drop off time. So, Katie, I'm going to let you take over for a minute and I'm going to get my screen up to show them that.
Yeah. So please let us know if you have any other questions when it comes to drop off in that way. Yeah, what to expect. Wear comfy shoes, bring water. Like we said, have a wagon. Um, it it would be maybe best to have someone at home watching your little ones when you're dropping off, because it's just kind of a hustle and bustle of a lot of moving parts. We have about well over 400 consigners that drop off within 2 days in a certain amount of hours. So you can only imagine the hustle and bustle that's moving around, and just to help you get done as soon as possible would maybe to be leaving the kiddos back at home if that's possible. We will not turn someone away if they bring their littles with them, but that's just an idea. I don't know if anyone has any other tips.
Yeah.
Water, bring a bag.
Yeah.
Definitely. And you're welcome to bring your wagon too when it comes for shopping, because we know those carts do trickle away really quickly.
Yes, they do. Okay, I'm having issues with my screen share. So what I'm going to do is I have instructions on how to find your drop-off time. I just dropped it in the comments. And
Perfect.
if you have any troubles with that at all, the answer is always message us. Okay, so send us something on Messenger, on Instagram, on our emails. We're happy to help with any of that stuff.
Perfect.
But
I
yes, I
see
did
it there.
instructions. We have a couple. Let's see. Someone on Instagram says, "Thank you so much, Nona and Katie. Looking forward to seeing you both at the event. I have a little one to get to bed, but I'm wishing you a wonderful evening. Bye bye. Thanks for watching."
Y'all are gonna make me cry. I'm getting to the emotional part. Like, this is our last live. We're just getting down to the crunch time. Nona and I have a million things that we're doing on the back end just to make your sale successful. If I'm
Yes.
gonna part with anything that I'd like to say is, this is your sale. We love you all, and we're so thankful that you are a part of this community, and we want you to have the most successful sale. If we are asking any bit to share a post or something, it really just helps bring shoppers in the door. So it might seem measly to you just to share it to your page, but it just helps reach a different market of people that maybe we haven't hit. And let me tell you, we've been on YouTube, we're all over Facebook, we are marketing just the living daylights out of this sale, but every little bit counts. So the ambassador program that we have, you're welcome to pick up tickets from my house or Nona's house and just share them. Maybe at a doctor's office, at your daycare, at your workplace, anywhere. You are more than welcome to share these things, even at grocery stores, wherever. You're meeting someone in line and you see that they have littles, hand them out, you guys.
Yeah.
So we're just so thankful for you. But every little bit of just even sitting next to someone, let them know, hey, this sale is going on next week, and we are just, well, October 16th through the 19th. But, just share it with a friend. We greatly, greatly appreciate all the word of mouth that you share, and it just blesses your paycheck at the end. It's more shoppers in the door. So thank you all for every bit that you are doing to share.
Yes, absolutely. And we have thousands of those tickets. So you guys can request as many as you want to.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about the tickets is they can get in for free with the ticket, but they can get in for free a little earlier. They can get in for free early on pre-sale day, which the online free tickets do not allow them to do. So there is an advantage to those tickets, which is really great. So yes, absolutely. Don't forget the 9 and 9 challenge, you guys. Don't forget the community care award. So if you haven't nominated someone, please go on and nominate someone for that. It's a wonderful program. It's near and dear to our hearts, and we can't do it without the nominations. So if you haven't done that yet, please go throw a family in the ring that is special to you. And yes. Okay. I have a quick question I'm going to read here. Okay. I'm going to put it up on the screen. Sorry. I'm feeling old. I'm like, I can't read
That's
it.
okay.
All writing. Hey, I'm not trying to interrupt. Hey, you're not interrupting anything, but I'm trying to make a bunch of tags tonight. Want to make sure I'm not doing them wrong. When I'm creating a tag for a bundle, do I change the quantity number according to how many are in the bundle? So no, you're not going to change the quantity because you're just going to write that it's a bundle on the tag. So on the tag, you could say set of for let's say it's onesies, for example, set of 4. You're going to write that in the description. The
Yeah.
quantity changes the number of tags that are made, and you don't want to do
You
that.
don't
You
want
just
that.
want one tag. Yeah. Do you have an
Mhm.
example there, Katie?
I was just going to show that it's going to show here in the description. I'm so backwards. That's where
Oh,
it's going to come up. It'll say 5 blue baby onesies
yes.
Carters. That's all it will do. You will not
Yeah.
change the quantity. Yes, like
Yeah.
Nona said, it'll be kind of a headache on the back end of which tag sold. So
Yeah.
only do the one.
Yeah. So you're going to put all that in specifically yourself. But yeah, great question. Doreen is asking, are the
Perfect.
passes just available at your homes or order them? The passes are only available at our homes. So I live in Port Orchard. Katie lives in Bremerton. Just reach out to us, whoever you want to, whoever's house you want to go to, and you can come get as many as you want. Some people take hundreds of tickets, and that's absolutely fine. Okay. All right. I think we are good, Katie.
Good
Oh,
night, everyone. We will see you at the sale. If you don't see quick little lives leading up to it, we are so excited. Please come say hi. If this is your
yes.
first time, stop us and just say hi. And we just love meeting each and every one of you. So good luck at the sale, everyone. We are so, so excited. So,
Oh my gosh, we really are. Yes, we've got the nervous anticipation, right?
yes,
So, yes, our to-do
absolutely.
list is growing, but it's just tiny little stuff. Really,
Yes.
things are going so well. We are
Hmm.
really excited to have our best sale yet as your new owners, and we can't wait to be back together with our JBF family. It feels like coming home for a reunion because so many of you
Yes.
we don't necessarily see throughout the year. So it does feel like a bit of a
Hmm.
homecoming, and we can't wait. We love you all. You really have made this so much fun. And what a wonderful send off for our final live.
Yes.
And
Thank you all
yes,
for being here.
absolutely. You guys have a great night.